Hey everyone, welcome back to the Great Lakes Exchange. We're so excited to chat with you about some really pressing and innovative topics shaping our world right now.
We're so happy to have you with us. I'm Dee Dee, and today we're jumping into a topic that's super close to my heart and really important globally.
Hey everyone, Amelia here. I've been itching to talk about this all week. The Great Lakes region in Africa is bursting with potential, and honestly, this new project could be a total game changer.
Totally. And I was reading about how the area is so rich in resources, but unfortunately, it's been struggling with conflict for ages. It's just fascinating and a bit heartbreaking to see all that potential being held back.
Absolutely. But this new proposal, focusing on regional integration and community development, might just be the key to turning things around.
What really caught my eye was the emphasis on a collaborative approach involving all the regional stakeholders.
Same here. Getting everyone to the table could really change the whole dynamic.
But do you think it's realistic? I mean, getting everyone on the same page isn't exactly easy.
I see where you're coming from, but I think it's possible. The regional security plan could serve as a solid foundation.
Maybe, but what about the underlying tensions? Do you think a security plan alone can address that?
You have a point. But combining security efforts with community-level programs might help bridge those gaps.
I hope so, but I'm still worried about potential setbacks due to historical grievances.
That's valid. Perhaps incorporating local traditions and leaders into the process could make a difference. Oh.
Now that's an idea. Engaging local communities directly could enhance buy-in and trust.
And let's not forget economic development. Focusing on regional integration and cross-border trade could really boost their economy.
Exactly. A modernization of transport links is crucial for that. Without proper infrastructure, trade can't really flourish.
True, but I wonder if they're putting enough emphasis on the agricultural sector. Boosting agricultural production is another core component, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. Enhancing agriculture ensures food security and creates jobs.
Oh, speaking of jobs, did you know they're expecting to create over 500 new jobs through this project?
Wow, that's impressive. And they're also aiming for a 25% increase in regional trade. So surely that's worth.
Ambitious, but in a good way. Do you think developing the Inga hydroelectric dams is a viable plan, though?
Well, the Inga dams have been on the table for years. If they can finally get them up and running, along with other alternative energy sources, it could supply sustainable energy to a huge portion of the continent.
But aren't there environmental concerns? Large-scale hydro projects can have significant ecological impacts.
You're right, that's a valid point. Maybe they should focus on a mix of alternative energies to balance things out.
Yeah, like investing in solar and wind power. Africa has abundant sunlight and wind resources.
Exactly. Plus, these sources are more sustainable in the long run and have less environmental impact.
Plus, they can create jobs in new sectors.
Absolutely. It's a win-win.
Switching gears a bit, addressing existing inequalities is another priority in the project.
Absolutely. Enhancing the quality of life through improved infrastructure and services is essential. But how do we ensure these improvements reach all levels of society?
That's the big question, isn't it? Transparency and good governance are key.
Without them, we risk perpetuating the same issues that have held the region back.
Exactly. Oh, did you see Francois Wembo's statement?
Yes. Ensemble bâtissons une région des Grands Lacs prospère, résiliente et unie, which means together let's build a prosperous, resilient and united Great Lakes region.
It's a powerful message that really sums up the project's goals.
But words are one thing, actions are another. Implementation will be the real test.
Couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard about the new app everyone's talking about?
No, which one?
It's called Transit Ease. It's designed to help people navigate the updated transportation networks in the Great Lakes region.
Oh, wow, that sounds perfect for facilitating cross-border trade and travel.
Exactly. With real-time updates and route planning, it's going to make moving around so much easier.
I'll have to check that out.
Definitely do.
Anyway, back to our topic. What potential obstacles do you foresee for this project?
Well, funding is always a challenge. Projects of this scale require significant investment.
True, and there's also the risk of political instability slowing down progress.
But if the collaborative approach works, it could mitigate some of those risks.
Let's hope so. The success of this project could set a precedent for other regions.
Absolutely. It's not just about the Great Lakes, it's about showing what's possible when nations work together.
You know, it's refreshing to see such a comprehensive plan that addresses multiple facets: peace, economy, infrastructure, and quality of life.
I agree, but we have to stay cautiously optimistic.
Right. We should monitor how the early stages unfold.
It'll be interesting to see how they tackle corruption, which has been a persistent issue.
That's true. But do you think they have the mechanisms in place to deal with it?
They'll need to set up strong oversight committees, perhaps with international support.
International support could help, but sometimes external involvement is met with resistance.
That's the tricky part, balancing sovereignty with effective governance.
Exactly. Maybe focusing on empowering local anti-corruption agencies could be the way forward.
That's a great point.
But let's not get too pessimistic. There are plenty of reasons to be hopeful.
Definitely. The fact that this proposal even exists shows a commitment to change.
And with over 500 new jobs on the horizon, the impact on unemployment could be significant.
Not to mention the potential for improved living conditions.
It's exciting to think about the positive changes that could happen over the next few years.
Agreed. I think we should revisit this topic in a future episode to see how things are progressing.
Great idea. I'd love to dive deeper into specific initiatives as they get underway.
Same here.
So, to all our listeners, if you're as intrigued by this as we are, keep an eye on developments in the Great Lakes region.
And don't